Hello.
Okay, sure.
Hi, nice to see you again. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, and can you please tell me what did you do today?
Today I went to school.
And what did you do at school? Can you please tell me? What did you
I
do?
I'm studying English, PE, Math, Montes, and yes, it's
Mm-hmm.
like every day.
Like every day. Okay, very nice. And what will you do? Can you please tell me what will you do tomorrow? Do you have any plans for tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm still go to school and study this
Mm-hmm.
like today.
And what will you study? Can you please tell me what will you study?
We'll study every day. I have English, Math, and Montes. And depends on day. Tomorrow I have science and geography. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, so you will study these subjects. Okay, and what other subjects can you please tell me? What other subjects, for example, do you like? What other subjects are your favorite?
My favorite subject is English and P. Just like English, I can understand a lot of questions and like it's a bit easy to me. In
Mm-hmm.
PE, I like to do exercise, but like sport because in playlist in PE lesson, I don't need to study anything. So like I'm just do exercise.
Mm-hmm. Exercise. And what type of the exercise do you usually do, for example, when you're doing what type of the exercise do you usually do?
Um, I usually do exercise. I usually do some like um at home. I'm do just like run or working around or in morning. But in school, is the teacher teach me. Sometimes he can give us to like free times to play anything, whatever we like. But sometimes we will learn some sport.
Mhm. Okay, sometimes you like to learn all of these things. Okay, and now it will be that holiday. Can you please tell me what is something that you would like to do on that holiday? Can you please tell me what are some things that you like to do on a that holiday? Are there any other things that, for example, you like to do it on a that holiday?
I'm not in Vietnam, so on holiday, I'm just at home and call with my relative in Vietnam and
Relatives.
relative
Mhm.
and like eating and talking some things because long times we don't like talking because in here there's like no holiday like that like in Vietnam. So I still need to go to school. And yeah, it's like normal day in here. But at night I can call with them. Yeah, just for the 2 day.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, so this is something that you like to do. Okay, now let's see. That was really fantastic and really good to hear. Okay, now and what else? What else? For example, what else? For example, you can do on a TED holiday when there is a TED holiday. What else can you do it? What is something else that you would like to do on a TED holiday when you have a TED holiday? So what activities can you please tell me what activities do you like to do on a TED holiday when there are a TED holidays? So what activities do you like to do?
If I in Vietnam, I will go outside and do activities with another people because like on TED, people outside I think they will have something very like very beautiful because
Mm-hmm.
they will decorate something on beside the street like on decorate they will have something outside the house. And if I
Mm-hmm.
go to some shop, it's have uh I don't know, I think it's a holiday, so maybe the cost is maybe cheaper or some things. But because like I'm usually in stay at home in that holiday, so um I'm just like on that holiday my parents is have a free times and my cousins, my sister, everyone because like we can stay at home. We don't have school or any work.
Mm-hmm.
So like we can stay at home all day and play cards, play anything, talking, eating. I like it's free times for 2 or 3 days.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is something that is really nice. Okay, now and what type of the food, for example, you don't like it? Okay, what type of the food you don't like it? What is something? What type of the food, for example, you don't like to eat? Is there any food, for example, that you don't like to eat?
Um, I don't like to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to eat some fruit like it's. Mm, Sometimes I don't like to eat strawberry because like that strawberry my dad bought is very sour.
Sour. Mm-hmm.
Sour.
Okay.
Like so I don't eat that. But I think I very easy to eat and I don't like difficult in eating. So I can eat a lot of food or
Mm-hmm.
drink.
Okay, or something to drink. Okay, very
Yeah.
nice. Okay, so this is something that you don't like it. Okay, and how about noodles? Do you like? Can you please tell me? Do you like to eat noodles?
Noodles, yes. It's
Mm-hmm.
very popular in my country. It's have a lot of type. It's like rice noodle.
Mm-hmm. Rice noodles. Okay, and how often? Can you please tell me how often, for example, do you like to eat rice noodles? Okay, so how often do you like to eat rice noodles?
Um, at rice noodle here we don't have that, but when I'm before in normal day to from Monday to Friday, I will eat at school and the school will cooking for all of the students. So
Mm-hmm.
like it depends on days, depend on what they cook. So usually we don't eat I don't eat rice noodle every day, but on weekend on at morning I usually eat rice noodle because like I really like to eat that and it's delicious and like I don't know what I need well, I don't know what I will choose for morning. So I'm just choose rice noodle. Like Yeah, it's a good
Uh,
choice, and I don't need to think a lot.
Okay, very nice. You don't need to think a lot. Okay, now we have here, okay, this text. Okay, can you please read this text? Okay, can you please read this text?
What are these? They're chopsticks. Those noodle are these? They're mine.
Okay, now we have here, okay, how often do you like to use chopsticks? When you use chopsticks, can you please tell me how often, for example, do you use chopsticks?
I use every day because every day on dinner I have rice. It's the main dish. But when I eat rice, I usually use chopsticks. It's not only noodles we need to use chopsticks. Rice you can use. It's a bit difficult, but it's my habit, so it's easy to me to use when I eat rice or noodles. But my sister, she usually she usually use spoon.
Spoon. Okay, very nice. Okay, and how often, for example, you eat other type of the food? Okay, can you please tell me? Do you like to eat some other type of the food? So how often, for example, you eat some other type of the food that you're having, that you're preparing? How often, for example, do you like to eat okay, some other type of the food? Do you like to eat every day? How often do you eat? Can you please tell
Uh,
me?
I eat on weekend because on weekend my dad have time to cook something difficult beside rice or any food in Vietnam. My dad is also cook the food in Vietnam, but it's not rice or noodles. It's something else. So I usually eat the other food on weekend.
So you usually use the other food for the weekend. You eat other food for the weekend. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and can you please read this and this text?
Where's my fork? How do you use chopsticks like this?
Okay, so do you like to use chopsticks?
Yes, I like because I learned how to use chopstick when I was very like I'm just 5 years old, and I learned very long times ago. So now I'm can use with any food uh access. So
Okay, very nice. And okay, and your parents, okay, what do they prefer to use? Chopsticks? Okay, so can you please tell me what do they prefer to use? Chopsticks or
they prefer both. They use chopstick for eating rice and those, and use spoon for soup. They prefer both. But my sister, she's prefer spoon because she's not like she don't hate chopstick, but she don't like it either.
okay.
She like she's usually use spoon. Yeah, I very now I don't see her use chopstick every day like before.
Okay. Okay, so this is something that you don't use it. Okay, now let's take a look. Read and match. Okay, so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to connect. Okay, now let's see. Okay, can you please read? Okay, I will connect. Can you please read number 1? Can you please read the text number 1?
Oh, whose noodles are these?
Whose noodles are these? Okay,
Whose
so
noodles are these?
okay, so they have some noodles. Okay, sure. Do you okay? So what would you answer on this?
They're mine.
Okay, noodles are mine. Okay, very nice. Now, can you please tell me how often? Can you please tell me how often do you eat some noodles? How often?
And some weekend, my dad will cook rice noodles, and but like when my dad he didn't cook anything, I will use like noodle instant.
Okay, now noodle instant. Okay, now number 2. Can you please?
Thanks, mom. No problem. Thanks, mom. No problem.
Okay, thanks, mom. No problem. Okay, and what activities? What activities do you like to do with your mom?
Um. Now I'm activities. I think I don't do any special activities with my moms because we go with me. You need to go to. I need to go to school. My mom needs to go to work, and we only meet on dinner, and we talking together and watching TV. Yeah, so we don't do any special activities.
Any special activities? Okay, very nice. And what special activities? What special activities, for example, you like to do with your friends? Can you please tell me what are some special activities that you like to do with your friends when you're with your friends? What special activities do you like to do?
Like go outside, only me, my friends, no parents, no any peoples. Like go outside and go around the street and go buy something and go eating. Yeah, that's my special activities with him.
Okay, number 3. Can you
Uh,
please?
what are these? They're chopsticks.
They are chopsticks. Okay, very nice. Okay, so they are some chopsticks. Okay, very nice. Now, okay, so people can find some chopsticks. Okay, and how often? Can you please tell me how often do you like to use chopsticks? How often, for example, do you like to use chopsticks?
I use it every day
Because.
because it's my habit. It's a good habit, and like because I learned how to use long time ago, so now I just like to use chopstick. I don't use spoon for eating rice or but I only use for eat soup or something that I can use chopstick. I will use spoon instead.
Mhm. Okay, so you will use spoon instead. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me, okay, for what other things you can use chopsticks? Okay, so can you please tell me for what other things you can use some chopsticks?
I can use with noodle, with rice, with vegetables, and with fish and something and meat. Yeah.
Okay, okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, now can you please tell me in the picture number 1, what can you see it? What is something that you like? You can see here in the picture number 1. Can you please tell me what can you see it?
There are two people are playing guitar, and the boy was asking the girl how to play.
Okay, and what is something that, for example, you like to play?
Um, I like to play. play sports
Mhm.
because like I don't like to play some instruments. First, it's difficult, and it needs a long time to learn. But I don't think I will spend time for music or instrument. So
Instrument.
or instruments. So
Mhm.
I don't use uh yeah.
Mhm. So you don't use instruments. Okay, very nice. Now, and which instrument would you like to learn to play? Is there any instrument, for example, that you would like to learn to play?
Um Before I have one time to learn to play piano, but I only learned for a few days and
Mm-hmm.
I quit.
Mm-hmm. And why did you quit?
Uh, I feel boring, so I quit.
Mm-hmm. So you quit. Now, number two, picture number two. What can you see here in the picture number two?
How do you play a lap? No, how do you use a laptop?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so for example, would you like to learn to use a laptop? Is there anything, for example, that you would like to learn to use a laptop?
I would like to learn to use for some program my school, like it's a homework of ICT, ICT homework. Or I will use for working in the future. For now, I'm just use for study, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay, and why?
because on laptop it's have a website for typing, or it's have more like it's convenience for do homework on website of school than phone and iPad. And
Mhm.
like I like to type, I like to use laptop because it can it's better because like it's have more games and
Mhm.
yeah, and
Mhm.
it's convenient for working and study.
No, okay. So they want to study. Okay, very nice. And what do you usually study? Okay, when you have time. Okay, for example, what would you like to study on your laptop? Is there anything that you would like to study on your laptop? What would you like to study? Okay, if you have a laptop, what is something that you would like to study about?
Um, I like to I have
If you have a laptop,
if I
what is
have I like to study about uh I think I will study about design characters or games. Yeah. Or some easy games.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because why? Because
Because I'm studying at school. How
Mhm.
to design a game on Scratch.
Okay, on Scratch. Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, number three. What can you see here in the picture number three? Can you please tell me? What can you see it?
How do you, how do you how do you chop what
What do they do in this picture? Can you please tell me? What is something that they do in this picture?
she's teach ah she's teach her daughter how to cook or
Mm,
chopping.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how about you? Do you like, for example, to cook or chop something? Do you like to do that?
I like to chop the meat because it's soft, and I like the feeling when I'm chop. It's like I'm being a chef and I'm cooking for my family, so I feel like excited. Oh yeah, it's like that.
Mhm. So you feel excited. And in what other situations do you feel excited? Okay, so what is something else that when you feel excited?
Um, like when I feel excited, like I are playing in a real match of football. Cause before till now, I never play a real match of football like 11 with 11. So I think I will very excited when I'm do that. And
Mhm.
I'm also very excited when I'm just play a football with my classmates in P lesson.
Okay, and how often do you play football? How often, for example, do you play football?
Um, think it's once 2 weeks because there are only sometimes the teacher will give us a times to play anything we like. So it's he don't it's not I don't have that chance. My class don't have that chance a lot.
Mhm.
So we can play very only so I think it's only once 2 week.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and we have here picture number 4. What can you see here in the picture number 4?
How do you driving a bike?
Mhm. How do you like to ride your bike? Can you please tell me? Do you like to ride your bike?
Yes. It's I before I used to drive with my cousins in the park.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. And why? Can you please tell me why?
Because that times I don't know I don't like to use phone a lot, and I like to go outside as some on weekend. Yeah,
Mhm.
and that time I also like to drive a bike because I have a new bike, so I like to drive a lot.
Mhm.
It's like it's I just learned for few days because it's easy. Of course, I have fall a lot, but it's not very hurt. So
Mhm.
I can still allow I can continue learn.
You can continue to learn. Okay, to ride your bike. Okay, and what else would you like to learn in the future? Is there anything else that you would like to learn to do in the future? What would
Uh,
you like
um,
to learn to do in the future? Can you please tell me what is something that you would like to learn to do in the future?
I like to learn to driving a car
Mm-hmm.
because like I like a lot of car, a lot of beautiful car of some some company, and because they show us that inside is very beautiful. It have a lot of machine and it's better. Yeah, and of course it's expensive, but I like to drive a car. It's
Mm-hmm.
bad. I like the feeling than driving a Motorbike.
Okay, okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and can you please read this question and give me your answer? Can you please read this question for me and give me your answer, please?
What do you use to eat noodles? I use a chopstick to eat noodles.
Okay, how often do you use chopsticks? Okay, so how often, for example, do you like to use chopsticks?
I like to use it every day because it's my habit. I can and like I like to use because I know how to use, and in Vietnam everyone know how to use chopstick. So of course me, yeah, I'm not special, so I like to use it every day. But my sister, she don't.
Okay, number two. Can you please read number two?
What can you cook? What can you cook? I can cook um, rice and some pasta in Vietnam.
I
My
can
dad,
cook.
because my dad, he teach me how to cook that. So I only have know how to cook some feel good.
Okay, so you know to cook this kind of things. Okay, and in the future, what is something else that you would like to learn? Is there anything else that you would like to learn in the future? What would you like to learn in the future, if you can? So, what is something that you would like to learn in the future?
I like to learn. I like to learn about food and about technology.
Okay. What type of the food you would like to learn about? What is something that you would like to learn to cook or to prepare?
I like to learn to cook all of the food in Vietnam and other country,
Mm-hmm.
like some English food first.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, because I need to begin. No, I need to start at easily, the most easy food,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will go to a high level.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. You will go on into the high level. Okay, and why do you want to go into high level? Why?
Because if I need to learn to easily from easy to difficult. So that need to do that for know how to cook. Yeah, but yes, and technology is because I'm very like to find information of technologies and play games. So I like to decorate some characters and for some games, just little.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Okay.
it's also a shop, so I'm just because it's my hobby, so I'm just follow it.
Okay. And your parents, can you please tell me something about your parents? What is something that, for example, they like to cook? What they can cook? Your parents, what is something that they
My
like?
parents, they can cook Vietnamese food and
Mm-hmm.
some English food like pasta or spaghetti or some food, some
Mm-hmm.
food.
Mm-hmm.
And like they cook very good. My dad
Mm-hmm.
is better than my mom because like he's have more time to learn to cook than my mom. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know who's better, but I think they are same. They are both good cooking. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they are on the same level of cooking. Okay, and what is something that you learned to cook from them? Did you learn to cook something from them? Did you learn something that you didn't know and now you know it?
Yes, I before I don't know how to cook pasta or rice or anything, but now I know because I'm remember the things that my dad teach me, so I know to cook, and it's easy. If I know, it is very easy. But if I don't know, I will think it's difficult, but it's easy.
Okay, so this is something that can be really easy to prepare. Okay, now let's see, we have here some countries here. Okay, can you please read this about these countries? Can you please read this text? What countries can you see here? Sorry, what countries can you see it?
Mexico, Brazil, Egypt, Canada, Russia, Turkey, Japan, South Korea.
South Korea. Okay, of these countries that you can see here, which of these countries would you like to visit?
I'd like to visit Russia because it's a big country, and in this case, I only visit South Korea before, and the other country I never visit before. But I only like to visit Russia because the other country I don't like feel like I want to go, and I don't need to go because Turkey I go because like I don't go like travel. I just go to a airport because I need to go to Turkey, and then I will go to Malta.
Okay, very nice. And this is about countries that you can go and visit. Okay, and what countries, for example, what countries here you wouldn't like to visit? Are there any countries that, for example, you wouldn't like to visit? You
It's
don't you don't like to visit, or you wouldn't?
I don't like to visit Turkey because I don't
Because
know, but because I'm trying the bread of Turkey, and I don't feel it's delicious for me, so I think I don't need to go there.
Okay, so you don't need to go there. Okay, very nice. And what other, for example, in what other countries, for example, you can go? Okay, we have here some other countries that you can go. On what other countries you can go?
Um, I can. What other countries?
So what other countries and which countries would you like to go?
I like to go to America or England because those two countries is like it's have a good food, and it's also beautiful, and it's use English, so and it's like very easy to hear, so I can maybe I can learn something there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you can learn something new there. Okay, very nice. Now, can I go to the toilet, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Của vị chấn thương để mà những ngày gần đây thường xuyên bị một số anti-fan Photoshop hình ảnh béo lên như một vận động viên sumo. Điều này khiến tiền đạo người Brazil bị công kích rất nhiều khi anh liên tục phải mang tiếng xấu là chỉ giỏi ăn chơi sa đà, không hết mình vì bóng đá, bỏ phí tài năng. Một bình viên chấn thương và chặng đường trên chiều cao của Anhila đã up nguyên một chiếc video đang tập hồi phục của huấn luyện viên lên mạng xã hội cho các anti-fan biết mặt nhau. Trong clip, cựu sao Barca đang tập hồi phục rất nhiều bài tập chức năng từ gập bụng cho đến đẩy tạ và kể cả là lên sàn đều thực hiện cách trơn tru, chứng tỏ vóc dáng béo không định trên mạng xã hội là Photoshop mà thôi. Khi Photoshop béo lên hàng tiến, Neymar up video luyện đỡ ta nghi ngờ về thói ăn chơi bỏ bóng. Phải nghỉ hết mùa vì chấn thương, Neymar những ngày gần đây thường xuyên anti-fan Photoshop
Okay, let's continue. Okay, now let's see. Okay, can you please? Okay, we need to circle the correct answer here. Can you please read the sentence number 1?
We're from Mexico.
We are from Mexico. We are from Mexico.
We're from Mexico.
Okay. That flag. Okay, let's
That
try.
that flag is ours.
Okay, that flag is ours. Okay. Now, and okay, can you please tell me something about you? Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Okay, and can you describe Vietnamese flag?
It's have two colors. It's yellow and red, and it have a yellow star in the middle, and the red is outside. It's have around the rectangle of the flag.
Okay, okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and we have here. Okay, number 2. What is number 2?
They're from Japan. This flag is theirs.
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 Okay, they are from Japan. This flag is theirs. Okay, do you like? Can you please tell me? Would you like to go to Japan? Would you like to visit Japan? If you can you please tell me? Would you like to visit Japan?
Yes, because I like to try to the food because like it's like the rice and some food in Korea or Vietnam. But I think it's not it's not the same. But I just like to try. Yeah.
So you would like to try it. Okay, very nice. Number 3, can you please read the next one?
We are from Turkey. That flag is ours. This flag is ours.
Okay, we are from Turkey. This flag is ours. Okay, now and you, can you please tell me something about you? Okay, would you like to visit Turkey, for example, someday if you have an opportunity? Would you like to visit Turkey?
I don't know, but I don't visit. But when my families like to visit, I will go with them.
Because
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 I because like if they go, I need to go too because there no one at home with me, so I need to go. But I think it's okay because like just go for playing when you have holidays or some free days. So it's not very bad.
okay, next one, number 4.
They are from Russia. That flag is theirs.
Okay, so would you like, for example, if you have an opportunity, would you like to go to Russia? Would you like to visit Russia?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that flag is biggest, the largest country in the world. So I like to try to go there because I think it's have all of things in on the world because it's big and the food I think is also good. It's because it's in I think
Okay.
so.
And what places, for example, you can see for if you go to Russia, what places in Russia would you like to visit? Are there any places, for example, that you would like to visit in Russia?
I think I need to go by tour because they will like they will take my family to go to some famous play or some place for playing because we don't know anything about Russia and I don't know also. So I need to have some people to take me to some place.
To take you to some places. Okay, very nice. And what is interesting, for example, if I want to come to Vietnam, what is something interesting that I can see in Vietnam? Okay, so what places can I visit if I go to Vietnam? What places can I see in Vietnam?
You can go to some you can go to a capital city, because there is have very good food and a lot of place for like a visit. And like, because I don't live there and I don't visit there before, so I don't know a lot of there, but you can go to there because it's capital city. Yeah.
Okay, so this is capital city. Okay, and what do you think? What do you think about some other cities that I can visit? For example, if I go to Vietnam, what other cities can I visit in Vietnam if I go to Vietnam? Can you please tell me what are some other cities that I can visit if I go there?
Where you can go to a city is have you can go to Saigon. It's I live there. It's have all of the food of like it's have the food of all the city in Vietnam. It's a place for food. So you can try lots of type of food, different type of food there. If you try all, or if you don't want to try more, you can go for a plane. Like you will go to work there. Is have beautiful beach. Something
Okay.
there. I don't know.
Okay, very nice. And okay, and countries around your country, is there anything special to see about countries around your country? Okay, what countries are interesting to see? Okay, for example, that are next to Vietnam.
Nice. It's Chinese. Just no China. And yeah, China.
China. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we finished our class. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
No? Did you enjoy? Did you like it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, see you next time.